Also, Cameroon became the first host nation to win a third-place playoff game on penalties. So they were making history, this Cameroon side. And with the way they were blowing everything out, I think the only disappointment for me, Rulani, was the fact that Aboubakar did not get that. He did not meet up to that 9 goals scored by Ndaye Mulamba in 1974 to become the only African player to score that amount of goals in one single AFCON tournament.
Yeah, but kudos to him. I think also a lesson for players, you know, regardless of your stature and your profile, and at times coaches make these type of decisions. And of course, probably with consultation with the player to make that type of agreement to say, okay, we've come this far. We're playing, of course, as much as we want to win, but it's probably got very little consequence, the result. And then to still have that positivity, the mental aggression to be able to come in and score and assist the team to be able to finish as best as possible in a tournament that you're hosting is kudos to him for his professionalism, his attitude, and his ability to just put the country ahead of his own personal interests, you know. So, yeah, it was a fantastic cameo appearance as a sub. And really, honestly, who else to call upon when you're in trouble except Aboubakar?
Well, Aboubakar and Toko Ekambi, Simphiwe, 13 goals between them, more or less became the first, or rather, the first 2 players to score that amount of goal in an AFCON tournament. It was just ridiculous. Like, this was their tournament. Imagine if they made it into the finals.
The goals that they've scored just shout and scream consistency. Aboubakar has always been a consistent striker wherever, whether it's club, whether it's national team. He's always been clinical. And for me, that at his age, with so many caps under his belt, he's still showing leadership. He's still showing hunger. He's teaching young strikers in the AFCON to say, this is how you do as a striker. Whether the supply comes or doesn't come, you stay persistent. You start on the bench, your work doesn't change. And I'm looking at Ekambi, him being a top goal scorer in the Europa League. That tells you there's consistency as well. He came in, he was excited to say, my job, my role as an attacker is to score goals. And just to take it further, looking at the guys that have scored there, I'm excited that in all of them, Mane is in the final. And this is a player that comes from a team that hasn't been scoring goals in the group stages. He's the only one now that is sure to give us goals. It's exciting to see that attackers have been leading goal scoring and defenders are just coming in to say in set pieces they are coming through and all of that. It's been exciting.